So,
Everybody's here.
yes,
That's crazy.
for now.
Yeah, no, it's glad. Or I'm glad.
It's
not it's
glad.
It's glad.
It's glad.
Don't be sad. Get glad. So, reconvene. You have returned to the Pavilion of Sighs and to Mimi's Inn to rest after your yet another day of adventuring. Your third day here in the confines of the Verdant Groves. During this time, you had successfully navigated the feast halls of Tantalus and also retrieved the soul of Pascal's father, Carmine Fatazzo, from his eternal torment at the hands of a particularly powerful Olago jailer. You also retrieved a third key from Sassimix, the prince of the Pavilion of Sighs, and have taken on an additional quest from Sassimix. And while you serve them, you are protected within the pavilion itself. So, you are now all at Mimi's, preparing for rest, and recovering from your lengthy day of adventuring. You are now at this point well and truly spent, and going on would likely cause fatigue. So, would anyone like to do anything before retiring for the night?
Nope.
I stare at my ceiling.
The ceiling is made of fabric.
Oh, good. I thought there was going to be a face looking at me.
Yeah, the ceiling stares back.
It winks at you.
I start thinking about how many different ceilings I sleep under. I don't know, something deep. And then, Akio's like, I better not do anything fucked up. That's for you, Tim.
All right.
At some point, I'll hit you with that was a reference to. All right. That's
yes.
it. I go back to sleep.
Or you go to sleep. All right. Suru and Gadaris, you were the two people. Wait, no, Gadaris, you were there last session, right? Who wasn't there? Jake and it was right. Kasumi and Suru, you weren't there last session. So, is there anything you'd like to pick up on?
I haven't heard.
No. Fruit, you're actually getting worse, I think.
God damn it.
Maybe if we tried changing the Discord server.
What? Oh, all right. I'll leave.
No, not like
No.
I mean the server location.
I'll change it to US Central.
Change it to the good old secret
It's on
South.
US Central.
Hell yeah, that's the best one, I think.
Okay. Fruit, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Oh, you're coming in beautifully.
Yeah.
You seem to be coming in better. Okay, so I presuming that Kasumi and Suru, neither of you have anything that you want to do.
Are they here?
That's a good question. They're not responding.
Can you not hear me?
Oh, now we can.
Now we can.
Now we can.
Okay.
Were you like speaking that entire time?
A lot of it.
Oh no, I could not hear you until just now. You're very quiet.
Discord is literally telling me it can't hear me. Is your mic extra fancy and song can sell blah blah blah. No, it's not. It's the piece of shit. Discord. Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
can you hear us?
No, I can't hear you, man.
And Jake is muted, so if
What?
he's saying something, that'd also be an issue.
Not that I have anything I want to do, because I don't.
Okay. But, well, okay then. And I'm going to presume that Jake is either otherwise occupied or also, or both. Does not have anything to do. And so you retire. The beds remain as invitingly comfortable as they always do. And you spend the night resting for 8 hours. The room's quiet except for the snoring of your companions, and if you're in his room, Shunichi's soft and unobtrusive ticking. The next day dawns. Well, not really. But you do rest for a certain amount of time. Shunichi is actually able to give you a good idea of when to get up because he knows exactly when he finishes winding his internal spring. So when he gets up and starts bugging people, it's been exactly 8 hours essentially. And so it is that those of you in Shunichi's room, which I believe are Sada, Kasumi, and Pao, you begin. You awake to the sound of Shunichi's gentle alerting of you to it is now time to wake up and
Yep.
hopefully complete our journey
Yep.
through this accursed place.
I hope so.
This is great. Is that snoring?
Shinichi goes to the next room as well.
Oh no.
And he goes in to see Pascal just like sitting over the snoring Akio with a pillow.
Sounds like Jake at PAX.
Look, no, I wasn't.
Wow.
Pascal
Unnecessary.
puts the pillow down. And
Okay.
I'm back.
Hey.
aha, welcome back. Was there anything you wanted to do before you guys retired for the night?
Okay, what's our situation now? I can keep in mind I wasn't here last week.
Right. Okay, so
We're gonna go to arena and battle to the death.
did you see? Do you know what happened last session?
I know that we freed Pal's dad, or no, Pal's kind of dad, but now he's a baby.
No. That was just a plan.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
good.
So you got Tantalus's key successfully and
Yes.
survived your encounter with him. You also found where Pascal had been teleported to, and also Carmine Fatazo, his father's soul.
Mhm.
And was able to get it out without fighting from the Irago jailer who had been torturing for a decade. You also were able to secure Sasimex's key, as well as received an additional quest from Sasimex that while you are doing so, you are not going to be targeted for. You are free from being targeted from attack while in the Pavilion of Size.
Neat.
You have, Sada Gadaris, and Sada and Gadaris used a bunch of your orichalcum at a Irago Smith to enhance their weapons or claws. And then you retired to Mimi's inn and prepared to rest. Pascal got rather upset at his father's soul's gluttonous urges reasserting themselves with gusto, and so he went off. But you are, well, if there's anything you wanted to do, I was just waking. They were just waking up, but we could go back to before you go to sleep.
Okay. I can't really think of anything I'd want to do.
I'm waiting for plot.
Would be prudent to do. I mean, I guess I could find how much orichalcum do you have left?
12. We'll probably have a
Oh
lot.
shit!
We'll probably have
Right.
a lot soon because we're going to the
We're
theater
about
of
to
blood
fight to the
next.
death.
Yes.
I'm wondering if there is a way to, I don't know. You guys all got like neat magical enhancements to your weapons. I just got neat magical butt, which is fine. You know, I'm not.
If you're asking
not,
about
not
your kinetic blast, I asked about that too, and he said he could do it, but it might have bad side effects.
Okay. Whatever.
So, but hey, if you wanted to risk it,
Nice.
I equip your ass with thundering properties.
Jake's ass already has the.
Oh, I see the.
I mean, Jake's
Very
ass
good.
does. But what about Kasumi's?
Yeah. See.
All right.
I need to get out of here.
All right, we've lost Akius of this.
It feels like we've been here for a while, and I'm taking Kasumi's
Oh.
test way too seriously.
Okay. Kasumi, or rather Jake, also your party was granted an additional. The quest that Sesamix gave to Sada was to deliver a vial of liquid desire to Greta, the cleric of Polonius you currently have in your employ. You are also given an additional vial as payment for this delivery. So y'all have one of those.
Side I have.
Very
You have that
powerful
vial.
things. So yeah, there's thoughts about how to use that. But yes, you have all awoken, and you are getting prepared for the day. What do you do?
I turn my left hand into a little butter knife, and I take a little piece. I desire a little jar of jam, and I use it as a butter knife to a piece of toast.
You're really going in and out, but I think I got the gist. And you are able to successfully put jam on your toast with your knife hand.
Great. I wait for everybody to come
I
downstairs.
also get some breakfast to get ready for blood sport.
I jump
Okay.
down the stairs.
There are no stairs.
Oh, what?
What if you desire stairs? Then what?
Then a couple stairs appear, but they're like not especially.
I come downstairs and I start buttering some toast.
Okay. You enter into it. There are only 2 denizens currently in the eating hall of the feast hall of Mimi's tent, which is the wizard Michio and Carmine Fatasso, who apparently hasn't left there since arriving, and is continuing to happily chow down on whatever appears in front of him.
Damn.
I
So
sit next to the wizard.
Man's got an appetite.
the wizard glances at you, Suru, then he looks back to his book. Can I help you?
Probably.
Hmm,
You're not gonna though. I know that. So
that remains to be seen.
okay.
What precisely would you need help with?
A lot of things. But for
Hmm.
now, I just thought I'd sit here because you don't want me to.
Ah, I see. It becomes clear to me now.
I lean up on him.
Hmm.
Michio,
All right.
you deserve it.
So, what, pray tell, do you desire?
From you?
Yes.
It's hard to answer that because I don't know what you're capable of. But you've made it clear that you could help us if you wanted to. Is instead of just languishing here, reading your books for the rest of your life.
I enjoy doing that, though.
Yeah.
But I could assist you in other ways, primarily through information. It has come to my attention that you made use of the rotopore that dispenses answers to questions recently in the bazaar. A waste of orichalcum, in my opinion. Most of what he could tell you, I could as well.
Yeah. So why are you so much more negotiable today than usual?
You've been successful. Most people haven't in their quest for the ambrosia. For instance, that other party hasn't been seen for 2 days, and they were doing the same thing you were. I fear you will not be able to find them. But
Hey, it's
really,
just
that's
Cyril,
not up to
right?
you, is it? It's just Suru talking to him.
Oh, so we are here.
If you want to enter into the... I mean, you should probably eat breakfast anyway, otherwise you're going to be hungry during the day.
Yeah, and there's gonna be blood sport today.
Looks like blood sports back on the menu, boys.
It is. Also, whatever you want, because that's the nature of this feast hall.
I order.
I order one blood sport.
I was gonna say a nice, tasty blood sausage, but
All right.
Just a cup of blood.
I order microwaved.
Suru, before you, a little scale model made entirely out of food of an arena with 2 people fighting in it. Here's.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna eat that.
It's actually really good. It's incredibly well done. I see you have the Theater of Blood on your mind.
Yeah. Well, look at me. What do you think I think about all of that?
Well, I hope you've successfully found some way to shield yourself from falling to bloodlust.
Why would I want to do that?
So that you aren't consumed by it, but which I suspect is what caused the demise of your counterparts.
They're not our counterparts. Like you said, we succeed.
Touche.
Did you have any kind of advice on how to overcome bloodlust?
I think I already gave it to you. Employ the assistance of a powerful outsider capable of shielding you from that particular threat upon this plane.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have that. So.
Oh, you do?
Good job.
Who?
I
do
don't
not
have to
see
tell
one.
you everything.
I suppose that is true. Although, looking throughout your party, I do notice that you have added a canine companion.
You're not supposed to call them that.
No, I mean the literal dog, not the Nidas. That would be rude, after all.
You don't get
I
to
did
call it that.
once. They did not like it.
I imagine they wouldn't. Actually, I did offer your friends some advice on threatening Balbacol and acquiring his key last night.
Okay.
You may have been off to the side drinking, I think. You can actually go directly to the main arena in the Theater of Blood without entering any of the others, though it is difficult. The Theater of Blood tends to move and attempt to throw you into arenas as you travel. But if you do manage, you will have to fight in the main arena until such time as Balbacol considers you all a worthy opponent and leaps into it to fight you. Whereupon you will have to contend with his awesome might and hopefully defeat him. He will give you the key at that point. I also informed them that Balbacol is armored with a powerful breastplate that makes him rather invulnerable, or at least difficult to harm. Though, once it is tied on in the back by simple ropes and can be removed by sundering them. However, he is likely to grow quite wroth if you successfully do so.
Wait, what?
Wroth. WROTH.
Did you learn all this in a book?
I've learned many things in books.
Yeah, this is really specific, though.
He holds up the book, and
The
it
strategy
is Guide to an
Guide to
Explorer's.
Blood Sport.
Prima strategy guide to the
Yeah,
Verdant
it's a
Groves.
Prima game strategy guide.
It's the Explorer's Guide to the Verdant Groves, written by Michio.
Oh wait, this one says Brady Games. Throw it away. It's trash.
Oh shit! It says here that you can easily get Palbacol to clip into the corner wall, and then he doesn't. It breaks his AI, and you can just kill him.
And then you can just wail on them. It's great.
Okay, well, I guess it sounds like we have a good plan.
Indeed. Just be careful not to fall into any of the other arenas. They can be quite deadly.
I don't like the pregnant pause of that.
I'm sorry. It's just my manner of speaking.
What's
just
I eat a
fine.
hearty breakfast.
It's just my manner of speaking.
Yes, I would like eggs with
That.
ketchup.
Oh, I see. You're a demon of culture.
So if we're going to the main arena to fight to the death, how are the other arenas more deadly?
I didn't say they were more deadly. I said they were quite deadly.
It's just redundant at that point. Of course they are.
It was a warning not to underestimate them simply because they are not Balbacol's arena.
Uh-huh.
Is there an arena with 2 Balbacols?
No.
Gadaris walks over with toast in his mouth.
Gadaris, you know that. And,
I was just
and why are you
asking.
even eating? That always confused me.
I'm getting in character. I'm a person now.
I'm happy for you. I'm eating toast.
I do a thumbs up to Akio. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I will leave you to your breakfast. Good, best
Uh-huh.
fortune, adventurers.
Thanks. And I just stay there next to him.
What an NPC thing to say.
Mud crabs, terrible things.
Hey, I try to get his attention. Hey,
Yes.
I give him a middle finger.
Seems weirdly aggressive at this turn.
I don't.
Gadaris walks over, gives Akio a big high five.
Michio
Hell
drums
yeah.
his fingers against the table twice. Sighs. Goes back to reading his book.
I go back to eating my toast.
Why are you reading a book that you wrote anyway?
I am not reading the book that I wrote. I simply have the book that I wrote on me. I am reading a different one.
Still a little weird.
To have the book that I wrote on me?
Yeah, I mean,
Why not? Why wouldn't I?
you giving it out with autographs or what?
No.
Can I have an autograph of your book, Michio?
It is helpful preference, and no, you may not.
I desire it.
I do not care.
I'm desiring it really hard right now.
From the table appears a autographed copy of Michio's book.
Thank you.
It's made out of food.
What kind of food?
Yeah, what kind?
It is a cake.
Oh.
It has a brown frosting cover, a chocolate frosting cover, and vanilla
Like my
frosting.
favorite flavor, brown.
Wow, this book is a lot better than I expected it to be. As he takes a bite out of it.
Yeah. It is, actually. It's really good. You feel informed. You're not, but you feel informed. You all seem intent to vex me today.
Well, Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I'm just here eating toast.
Personally, I think you just deserve it. So
I'm just here eating toast. I also don't like you. But
you wrote that book, right? And you wrote it from first-hand experience.
I did.
And now you're just gonna stay here and not have any new experiences and just read books.
I will.
Yeah, you may as well be dead then.
That is one interpretation. But there's all manner of books that I can read here. I think
I mean,
can
they're all
keep myself
cakes.
quite edified for quite some time. There is a library here.
Oh.
No doubt, doubtless.
They're
you
not
have
like tempting
explored
books. When you open them, there's not like porny pictures of nudes or something. Why do we
There
keep it?
are those.
Yeah, they have those.
Of
Oh,
course,
okay.
there are those.
Hell knows.
Why don't you look at those ones? It's better than this
have.
thing.
I'm not going to.
Points. It's your book.
Yeah, they're not bad.
They're pretty. I've been in a couple of them.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I had the pose.
What kind of pose we talking?
Do you get paid? Do you have royalties or something?
No, that was my job trying to tempt people. So I like got a gig as a model, like one of those life drawing models. And I just like really horned it up in the studio to try and get some of these artists to turn to Polonius.
I mean,
It worked. I got a couple of them.
Oh
You
man,
know-
I can't picture a more nightmare scenario than a life drawing model getting all horny. No, no, no.
Listen, I don't know what to say. It was my job.
Yeah.
You don't think like the knowledge? So how I don't get it. Like you just live here. Isn't the knowledge tempting or something? I don't really get that part, but I know that there's other spheres here
Yes,
where like loving
But
to
within
read
the
books.
confines of me, yes, more knowledge would be more the domain of the mirrored halls. But here, within the confines of Mimi's inn,
So you're like, I forgot his name. Dad. Point Dad. You're like Dad, but for books.
hardly.
I don't know. You're reading a book right now. When I came
Are
in
you-
earlier, you were reading a book then too.
Are you
He's
planning on
eating-
leaving at all? Ever? Like
He's
ever?
eating a chicken, and yes, last night he was eating a chicken too. The same thing.
No, this one is a different chicken.
Got me.
Akio-
Sometimes they spice a chicken differently.
Akio gets up, goes to a different room. Now you don't know, now you guys all know I don't like him. And then comes back and sits back down and starts eating his really
Wait.
big piece of toast.
The suggestion that he is analogous to Carmine actually gives Michio pause.
What?
Yeah,
Sure,
he just
Paul.
grew some paws. He is Carmine.
That is more
So
insightful than perhaps I would have.
It's 100% true. That's why I find you so irritating, and it's why I enjoy bugging you. You're basically just sitting here jerking off for the rest of the time.
I am
Jerking off
learning.
into your books.
Hey, he's
Surely
in,
that has some greater value.
he's in quarantine.
Okay.
Oh.
whatever, man.
The Aneban soul only gluts himself to no cause other than
Listen to this guy.
Wow, he sounds pretty flustered.
Listen to this guy describe himself.
I'm very important.
He's really
I
struggling to get that one out, isn't he?
He simply gluts himself, accomplishing nothing, whiling his days doing the same task that he enjoys over and over.
Oh.
This sounds like a classic case of got him.
Yeah, fucking got him.
He stands up with a gesture. The book snaps shut, flies into his hand. I think I perhaps shall move to a different location for today.
Okay.
I should perhaps move to a different location.
So you could do what? Sit down and read your book?
High five.
And with that, he sort of swishes out.
So I got something to throw at him.
Robes trailing behind him.
I like that we,
could-
in the course of 5 minutes, just became textbook bullies.
Yeah, we just bullied a man.
He deserves it though.
Yeah, he sucks.
And he
Stupid.
leaves.
Maybe he'll take something of that to heart and actually leave here.
Yeah, and then he can just die like normal.
So whatever. You can do all kinds of things, but
I
dying is
prefer if he
definitely-
died, but yeah,
Yeah.
anything could happen.
All right, so you continue. So what do you do? Now that you have successfully gotten Michio to leave, what else do you
Pitch
do?
is mine now.
There's the only other. Yes, you have control of his table. Pascal has sat across the table from his father and is trying to get him to focus on anything else, conversation, or just talking to him about how things have gone in the intervening decade, rather than just stuffing his face constantly. Carmine Fatazo apparently is exceptional at multitasking, though. And
That's
does
great.
carry on a very in-depth conversation while still stuffing his face. Eventually, Pascal grows frustrated and excuses himself.
All right. Sada
Are we
finishes
going
her,
to
Sada
get going?
finishes her big fireless for breakfast.
Again.
You should really vary your diet.
No.
Sada.
Still,
It's not
eating.
healthy to eat the same thing every day
I'm still eating toast.
for every meal. Right. Akio was just having toast. He had something else last night.
Yeah, a lot of talking chickens who've sinned.
You're not getting the full amount of nutrients that you need to. Never mind. You probably are. It's probably magical fire lizards.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think
Yeah.
the nutrients are?
See this fire lizard? It's made out of chicken. That's broccoli.
Doesn't make
What?
what?
Chicken
Accuse-
and
I don't
broccoli
fucking
fire
know.
lizard.
Hey, hey, Sada.
What?
If you want to get big and strong, you should start eating the perfect food. The egg, a chicken egg, can come in
Why eat
different
a
forms.
chicken egg when I can eat a fire egg, lizard egg?
That's good too. You're smart. That's why I like you.
We've lost the plot.
Wait a
All
minute.
right.
Sorry.
Wait a minute. What's a
It's
fire
okay.
lizard egg?
The fire lizard's egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look it. Check
Yeah.
this shit out. I materialized it. Check it.
Sick.
It's just a chicken
In
egg, but
what
it's on
form?
fire.
Is it the entire egg, or is it hard boiled, or?
It's just a hard-boiled chicken egg.
Sato, when she was growing up, like whoever the caretaker was would say that he was
Oh.
making her fire lizard eggs when it was just
Oh.
hard-boiled chicken eggs because they were poor.
So cute. So
He was
cute.
trying to like make her feel better about her fancy meal.
No, it's like
So
you
she
call
just thinks
you
that
call
chicken
the
eggs
food
are fire
something
lizards
fun.
now.
like when you cut a hot dog funny and you call it an octodoggy.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sada, you say fire lizard egg, and you're expecting just a hard-boiled chicken egg, and what here is before you is a hard-boiled, mottled egg, the size of a loaf of bread.
I try to eat it.
It has a shell that's about a half an inch thick.
Delicious.
After you're able to crack that off, though, you do eat the egg, and yeah, it is really good.
Nice.
It's spicy, like the rest of it.
Nice. All right. Let's go to the Bloodsport arena. Get that last key and get out of here. Hopefully. I don't know what's gonna happen in Polonius' temple once we get there. It's probably gonna be a whole other thing.
All right. You all.
1 second. I throw some mashed potatoes on Carmine's face.
Hey, why would you? No, it's okay. It's That's fine.
What?
Alright,
No.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm ready to go.
I
Never mind.
imagine cake. I take it with me.
Okay, you have +1 cake.
I eat the cake on the way out.
Okay, it's a good cake.
Yeah.
And you continue through the entrance of Mimi's house, and leaving Carmine Fatazo behind, you enter into the Pavilion of Sighs. Amuntha trotting beside you. Strolling through the market and into one of the wooded streets, the canopy of the forest looming above you. You begin strolling down through the narrow alleys, walking for about a half an hour, actually, just continuing to mosey on through the pavilion until you hiccup. You travel into a dead end.
Ah, damn it.
Damn it.
Something of a cul-de-sac.
A cul-de-sac.
Yes, a cul-de-sac
In, like suburban America?
of tent entrances, from which,
Tentrances.
yes, from which echo the sounds that pervade the pavilion, and one additional one, which is actually a door in the tent wall, a stone door. And in front of it is a little stall manned by a succubus, dressed as a carnival barker.
Hey.
Large curly mustache, straw boater, striped shirt. And as you enter into the cul-de-sac, they gesture to you and go, "Come one, come all, come and see for yourself the thrills and dangers of the theater of blood."
Theater of what?
Blood.
Duh.
I like this guy.
I like you too, ma'am.
This is
Whoever-
the hottest man I've ever seen.
Whoever's got that fork, can you calm down?
No,
Okay, sorry. You go. You.
indeed. But who would desire to enter into the theater of blood?
Us.
All of us.
Oh, well, very good then.
Wait, will you pay us? Is there an enticement? Like, would you have given us something to make us go?
Yeah, depends.
Yeah, I
There
don't.
may be a reward for
Yeah.
participating in the...
Theater of blood.
Exactly. I
What's
see,
the-
I knew that was the reason why I liked you.
What's the reward?
Hey, what's this character's name?
You can ask him his name.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Camrak. I am
Oh.
Camrak the Barker. You can find me at all the entrances to the Theater of Blood.
Yeah.
Duh.
What's the reward for the Theater of Blood?
That largely depends on what you do.
Okay, so like
Each victory of an arena in the Theater of Blood will grant you orichalcum, or perhaps an item crafted thereof for particularly
Ooh.
impressive victories.
oh, we get style points.
Yes.
Nice.
He had to like check his notes.
Yeah, you see him look up under the canopy of his stall. And he goes, yeah.
Is there a
Can I
waiver?
actually count
Just
this
so.
off?
Is there a waiver? You're going into a place called the Theatre of Blood. The waiver
No.
is implied.
All right.
I didn't sign any legal document.
You can take it up with our lawyers.
Okay.
Ha
Our passionate lawyers.
Oh yes, they're passionate, all right.
They do
Wiggles
law
his
to
eyebrows up and
excess.
down.
We love it.
All right. Well, Godard tries to count the number of people. Wait, is Shinichi here?
Shinichi is
Yeah.
with you.
He's right there.
Does Kasumi's double count as a person?
No.
No. We need 7 tickets.
My double frowns.
Wait,
7 tickets.
are dogs free?
Yeah.
Dogs
What
are
about our
free.
dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Great.
Animal companions get in for free, as do babies.
All right.
We should have brought your dad. Oh, Pascal, there's 8 of us.
Yeah.
Yes, so 8 tickets.
8 tickets.
8 tickets, see?
Ah, she.
For
Sorry.
entrance into the Theatre of Blood. That will require...
I'm a local. Do I get a discount?
So we're just puts
Oh,
her-
of course,
their
you're in
hands.
Narago. That will require
Suter begins to sob for the first time in her adult life.
7 orichalcum.
7 or Calvin.
But, wait, and he looks back up at the canopy. I remember. There is a group discount.
Mm.
Great.
5 orichalcum.
Mm.
How about 4?
All right. That's a great price.
I think so.
How much orichalcum?
5.
5.
All right.
He's
Here you go.
4. He said 4. I think.
No, I said 5. You said 4, and I did not agree to that. Thank you for the 5 orichalcum.
Yep.
He puts them in his shirt pocket. They seem
Oh.
to disappear. It doesn't bulge at all with their.
Is there like a
size.
pin sticking out?
No.
No.
And so he takes like a reedy cane, wraps it twice against the door, and the door opens. And as it does so, a howl of applause and combat and cheering erupts from it, washing over you like a tide. And through it, you can see the opening of a tunnel that leads off in 2 different directions, and also leads off to a more natural light source. The tunnel is lit by red flaming torch sconces, but it appears to have a exit. Directly forward, you'll see an arena. Right or left, you won't, but you'll find other ones. Or seats, if you want to watch instead of participate. Good luck, best of fortune, and don't die. And with that, you travel forward.
Goodbye, Camrock.
Goodbye.
What a nice dude.
Yeah.
Eh,
And as the doors begin to close, you hear Camrock laughing maniacally just before they shut.
There
What
it
does
goes.
Camrock's maniacal laughter sound like?
Yeah.
I'm a cartoon character.
I'll get you next time, Batman.
I got them this time.
yeah, he doesn't have to get us next time. He already got us.
Oh.
You've been got.
Do I see any signs that say this way to the final combat ring?
You do not. There don't
I
appear
think you
to
just
be
have to
much
desire.
signage.
I desired the final combat ring.
Well, Babel calls anyway. So so which path do you take? Left, right, or center?
Hmm.
All right. It's time.
What did he say about we see something center, but left and right
Center,
we
you'll
don't?
see an arena. Left, right, you won't. But if you go in that direction, there's going to be an arena there anyway.
Well, also seating. Well, it's just left and right will go to paths leading to other arenas.
I
Center is
see.
your first arena if you decide to participate in it.
Well, let's first arena.
Can I like get a lay of the land? Can I see more?
Sure. Roll perception. Yes.
Perception to see
Yes.
things?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
You see a lot. The arena directly to your front. You can see occasionally a person running past the entrance. It appears to be just a general blood sport. They're being, as a few people run past, they are chased after what appear to be other actually armed figures. To your left is, as he suggested, another tunnel. And to your left and right are two other tunnels leading off in a gently curving direction, such that you can't actually see where they terminate, but you do see tunnels leading off of them with stairs going up and also down at regular intervals.
So no, nothing really. It's
Hmm.
just left, right, or center.
Should we try the center?
I guess.
That will lead us directly into an arena. Doubtful the one that we wish.
The other choice is blindly take paths. We could do that. You want to do that?
It is the nature of this realm that we would eventually reach where we desire to reach, but
Okay.
it is your decision, mortals. I will leave it up to you.
Hmm.
Let's just
He
keep
did
going.
say that we could find some seating. We could watch one of these matches and get an idea of what to expect.
Maybe.
Let's just get in there.
You think so?
If it's inevitable that we're gonna find what we want, why don't we just keep walking until we find what we want?
Well, yeah, but it'd be good to, if we're gonna fall into some kind of combat, maybe it'd be good to know. What? Sorry, there's a dog barking very loudly that startled me. Never mind.
You're frightened into silence.
My train of thought is broken. It's fine.
Owned.
So we can watch a fight, or we can go.
I mean,
Oh, music.
no time like the present.
For what though?
What does that mean?
Yeah, for which option?
For fighting.
Oh,
No time like the present to sit down at a stand and watch quietly. As
we
the-
don't have to just sit there for an hour. Just peek in, see what's up, see if they're fighting some kind of, giant monster or just combatants in armor or I don't fucking know. We're in a hell plane. Like, you don't want to scope it out first?
I feel like all the different
Pleasure
arenas
plane.
probably have different
It's
things.
a hell
going on.
plane.
I mean, it's a little bit of a pleasure plane.
Bit of a
It's a pleasure hell.
So I feel like all the different arenas probably have different things going on.
Yeah, that could be, I guess.
Rhythm doesn't seem to be playing.
Rhythm is dead. You broke him, Sal's.
My cat's snoring again.
Rhythm heard a dog.
Yep.
Got startled.
happens to everyone.
Damn.
Don't know what's up with that.
Me neither.
Okay, so
Which way do we want to go?
Let's watch a fight.
Fine.
It'll be fun.
I roll watch fight.
All right, let's go right or left.
Left.
Oh, it's Roll20 music. All right.
all right. Which way are you going?
Should we go left,
When-
fellas?
Let's.
All right. What is your marching order in here? You can fit about 2 people aside in this hallway.
I'll take
mean, I'll-
the back.
Akio will be. Why am I? Oh, Roll20 crashed. 1 second.
I don't know what order to go in because I don't know. Like, we're not gonna just go fight some random guy. So I'll go second
Blood
from the front.
this part.
I'll go first. Because it's fun.
I'll take the front 2.
Who are you?
Pascal.
I was saying Sal's.
I
Sal's
can't-
himself.
the DM appears in front of you. And I'll lead, and immediately I get stabbed by a trap. Left into the wall and die.
Akio
No, the
starts.
campaign is over. Sal's is dead.
I
Akio,
loot his
pick,
body.
Akio picks up Sal's limp body and screams to the heavens, "Why?"
What am I
You find
fighting
a copy
for?
of the Pathfinder rulebook, and
And a
Hubert's-
copy of Pathfinder Vices, right?
No.
Well,
A hardcover?
now that I have the
Like a
rulebook,
hard copy?
I can edit it, right? So
Mm.
I'm gonna walk right behind Pascal.
Mhm. Okay. So traveling along, you begin to travel down the left side corridor.
Sounds of combat.
And yes, you do hear the sounds of combat. Every time you travel past one of the stairways leading up and down, the sounds of the roar of the crowd and the sound of combat seems to get louder, and then quiets down as you get between 2 of the stairwells, and then it gets louder again. You walk past a... Oh, who'd we lose? Rhythm, probably. You walk past a Arago Mania concession stand. He offers to sell you some popcorn and also some foam swords.
Oh man. How much is a foam sword?
A foam sword is
I
1
swear to
orc.
God,
Get the fuck
one
out.
orichalcum. Don't get it.
Ah,
No, you see, this is a
fuck off.
It's
I
an
don't care.
premier.
It's an orichalcum
sword.
foam sword.
Yes, it's made of orichalcum foam.
What are the stats on that bad boy?
It
Low.
ignores all damage reduction, but it does no damage.
Zero damage.
Okay, let's keep going.
Zero non-lethal damage.
Okay, you continue walking along. Suru, you said you're walking behind Pascal.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Alright. As you're walking along, Pascal's armor clanking as he sort of just strolls. I really hope that we get where we're going soon. Like, we've just been walking down this curving hallway for it seems like a half hour now, and whoop! Pascal falls as the ground beneath him shifts downward into a sort of slide down which he cascades. You can make a reflex save, or you could dive in after him.
Reflex. Reflex.
I'll try a reflex save. I don't think mine's particularly great. It's not terrible.
we're all doing reflex saves.
Nope, just
yeah.
Ah,
this lady. It is not terrible. It is also not necessarily good enough. As you sort of pitch forward onto the slide also and slide down it, as
Oh,
the rest
heck.
of the group sort of stops and goes, as after Pascal and Saru get a certain amount down, the floor flips back up again.
Ah, shit.
That's too bad.
Can I stop myself in the chute before I get where I'm going?
Yeah.
You don't have long to go.
Boy.
And also, it appears that the ceiling of the chute is sort of like closing down behind you as you go down.
Okay, then I'm just gonna charge the first person I see, unless it's Pascal, and then the second
Well,
person
the first person you see is Pascal as you sort of slip out of the chute behind him, and
Charge
you
him.
all sort of fall into a heap on top of each other as the chute closes up behind you. As you both sort of disentangle yourselves and get up, wiping off the dust that had covered you from the sandy floor, you look around and you appear to be in an arena. You can hear the crowd of this sound of the crowd above you, but it's a strange one. You're in across from. You just came out of a wall, which gently curves, and across from that wall is another wall, which also gently curves in parallel. The walls are about 15 feet high. And the sort of just goes off in what apparently is a circle. As you dust yourselves off, you hear this sound, distantly, the sound of something grinding. Meanwhile, the rest of you just saw Pascal and Saru slip down into a trap and disappear. What are the rest of you doing?
I look at Darius. I look at Pow.
Pals
Can you jump in that slide?
kicking at the floor. Yeah, does it open back up?
It does not.
Well, wait, I got this. I imagine Suru very intense.
How it works.
Nothing seems to happen.
This place sucks.
What are you trying to do?
He's trying to materialize her by thinking about her.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't work though. With people.
I mean, obviously, now I know.
Oh yeah, you weren't. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Huh.
There are stairwells leading up in the direction that they disappeared into.
It sounds like they're gonna get into a fight, and we're gonna watch them fight. Let's do it. Suru's
Yeah.
gonna just totally run a train on them.
To the
I don't
stairs.
know what a train is, just so everybody's. I don't know what that is, but it'll happen.
Perhaps if we get into the stands of the arena, we'll be able to assist them.
Yes.
What?
You
I just
jump
wanted
down.
to watch.
Why are you
It's
I
the
have a lot
blood
of-
so
bath.
flippant when your friends are in danger?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Wow.
So, what do? Do you go upstairs, or
Hell yeah.
Darius wants to watch.
To the stands.
See if we can find them.
you charge up a flight of stairs and find yourselves inside the bench field stands filled with more succubi than you have ever seen, and they are cheering on what is going down in the arena below them. And you can see what's going on in the arena below them. You can see Pascal and Saru as they're picking themselves up. And Pascal and Saru, you also see this. As you're sitting there, as you're standing up, and the sound of grinding from down the track continues to get louder, a man comes around the corner, sprinting, An older-looking man, sweat streaming down his brow. His gray hair flapping in the breeze behind him. His comb over totally askew as he sprints towards you desperately, and he just move out of the way, get out of the way. He's- what do you do?
What's he running from?
You don't know yet,
Don't
but
see it yet.
you can hear it. There
They,
is a
like-
distinct rumble coming from behind him.
So there's a circle on the inside, right? It's a
Yes.
hole.
Is it like
appears
one of
to be
those?
a
Sorry.
woven track. I'm sorry, Rita, but what was it? What were you asking?
Is it like one of those bicycle race arena things? What are those called?
I'm not sure.
Velocidrome?
Oh, that would rule.
Is it like that? Or like it's a rounded track with? I can't picture it.
With walls on the inside?
I guess so.
I'm not.
Pascal,
Yeah.
whatever this is, I don't think you're gonna outrun it.
I can run pretty fast in armor. I've gotten pretty good at it. Let's just see what it is, and then we'll decide whether or not we want to run away from it. And
I think we want to run away from it.
after the guy gets past you and sprints a little bit further, it begins to come into view. A massive spiked wheel is rolling towards you under some sort of propulsion. You can't tell. It is made entirely out of iron and is grinding along the ground, onrushing at about the rate of a running person. I think I agree with you. I think we should run.
Okay, let's give it a shot then, I guess. And I run.
Saru, you are faster than Pascal, and you're faster than this other guy too. So you actually, as you begin sprinting, you begin sprinting away from the thing. You're actually faster than the grinding thing, the grinding wheel, and you begin to leave it. It begins to fade from your vision as you pull away from it, as more and more of the inner wall obscures your vision of the thing. Pascal is running at about the same speed as it. So he also, a short time later, after the wheel leaves your field of vision, he also begins to get obscured. As you're both just sort of sprinting. The rest of you are watching this. The arena is open air if you wanted to try and jump into it. But it's a grinding wheel. This is not the sort. This is obviously not the sort of blood sport you were initially expecting.
What are they supposed to do against that?
I don't know. Push it over.
Get run over.
Okay.
The thing is very intimidating looking.
Suru,
Maybe
just
it's
hit,
just in our
Suru, hit it
mind.
with your sword. I say.
I thought about it.
It continues to grind away from you. Suru, sprinting along. You're actually... So, does anyone want to try and intercede in this? Before I continue with just Suru and Pascal in the arena.
I can't really. I guess.
No idea what to do.
Yeah, same.
I'm.
This is bonkers.
Gadaris is interested. Like this looks fun, and is just interested in watching. To be perfectly frank.
Okay. And Arago, hawking ice cream and Cracker Jacks, comes up beside you, Gadars.
Buy me some.
Complimentary!
Complimentary. Holy shit! I should have been coming down here way more often.
Mm-hmm.
This rules.
Who brought their
It's
kid to
food,
the
after
arena
all.
of blood?
This is a kid-friendly place.
Only wholesome family entertainment here.
It's like, hi again.
That kid loves the theater of blood.
You notice that all of these workers are dressed the same and appear the same as Kamak.
Like a uniform thing?
Kamrock, excuse me. They all talk the same too. They're pretty much identical.
Wow.
So, you actually start catching up after a while. You're only catching up at about 40 feet at a time, but you do start catching up to the wheel.
Yeah, the back of it.
Yes, and you can see it's much like the front side. It's just rolling away from you. The propulsion device is not back here. As you sort of catch up to it, you can get a little closer, you can hear a little better. It sounds like it's from whatever is driving this thing forward is within the device.
Do I see any way to get in at it or anything at all?
The wheel fills up the space that it's traveling down almost entirely, with only the slightest amount of distance between it and the walls to allow it to turn along
What is
them.
that?
What is that?
What is that?
Sorry.
What?
But what was it?
It was Nubus Bones.
Oh no!
It's a grip trainer or whatever you call it.
Oh. I thought you were just gonna say it's a grip.
It's a grip.
Yep. I didn't realize
As
it
you
was
are traveling along behind it, trying to puzzle this thing out, you hear a soft "ah!" and a noise from in front of it.
Oh, the man died.
That guy's
The man, as you a couple of seconds later, from behind, underneath the wheel is fortunately not Pascal. Is apparently the man who is running away, who has been utterly crushed and mangled.
Ew.
yeah, Pascal would have been a lot crunchier.
Yes, he'd also been wearing armor. Doubtful that he would want to get run over by this thing. But as you run past him, you see the guy very, very quickly, his body reknits and refolds, and he very quickly reforms into his old self and starts sprinting again.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. It's fine.
Hit it with your sword, Suru.
Give it the chair.
Suru, you know that somewhere on the other side is Pascal, and while he is quite adroit at running in armor, and can move about as fast as a normal person, as a person unarmored, even with it, I mean, armor's heavy, and so is he. He's gonna get tired eventually, just
Yeah.
from moving all that weight.
I didn't see anything on the inside track or on the outside even. That
No.
it's just all the uniform.
You see some grooves in the walls that apparently it has worn into it over time. But yes, yeah, it's kind of just sort of there. This isn't. As you travel along, you begin to get the gist that this isn't something that the person that's in the arena is meant to beat.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm still gonna try to beat it.
Yeah.
Let's So the back is exactly the same as the front.
Yes.
I think I'm honestly just gonna attack it. Just see what happens.
Okay. Running after it is attacking it while running after it is difficult. Taking
No,
out this.
I'm not gonna. Why not just wait for it to come to me?
Ooh.
If the front is the same as the back.
Okay.
Suru's doing that samurai shit.
Mhm.
Where it's gonna come toward, and then she's gonna like pull the sword of the hilt slightly, and then it'll like split in half.
Oh fuck yeah!
I don't think I have a hilt for my sword.
You don't. It's just sort of strapped there on your back occasionally when it's not in your hands, which is honestly more often. Yeah, so you stand, you draw your blade, and wait. The sound of the wheel gets quieter.
I'm sure I'm going to see Pascal at some point.
You do. After maybe another 30 seconds or so, Pascal comes around the curve, breathing heavily, sees you standing there, and calls out to you, "What are you doing?"
I caught up to the wheel behind it. It's identical to the front. I also saw it run that old guy over, and it looked terrible, but he just got up and started running again.
He stops next to you. Yeah, well, he's probably a soul. It's kind of indestructible. We're not.
I don't know what else to do, Pascal.
You begin to hear the sound of the wheel coming towards you again. By this time, the gentleman is still fairly caught up to the wheel after being run over, so you're not going to see him again before the wheel.
Can we see anything from the stands that they wouldn't notice
you got
from?
Great view.
Okay. Are there any mechanisms or anything obvious from here that might not be from there?
The central circle, the inner circle, is basically all solid stone.
Like a donut kind of track?
Yeah. Although
Okay.
actually you can see on the other side, it's actually sort of translucent so that you can actually see where the wheel is. Just around the wheel. Just so you have a perfectly good view of everybody that's in the arena and what's happening. You wouldn't want an obstructed sightline here.
Is there like a? I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I can see what I'm trying to look for. I don't know how to word it. Like an office entrance, not so much like, oh, this is where the people with concessions are traveling through this, like where whoever's running it would walk through.
Make a perception check. You don't see anything, Kasumi. It's
Okay.
all just stands.
Well, then
Like
I'm gonna just get up and walk around for a while.
Is there a big off button on the side of the wheel that they can't see from
You
the
have not
track?
seen a big off button. However, when you look through the wall, Paulina, you can actually see the interior of the wheel, and
Okay.
it is somewhat hollow, actually. But you can see the machinery that's driving it.
Okay.
It actually looks quite fragile on the interior. There's a lot of fine gears and pistons. The issue is, of course, that it is all within the wheel, and the wheel is basically a giant piece of metal that's rolling around.
Is there a place to make to put sport bets?
Yes, there is. There are
Hell yeah.
there are Arago bookies. Excuse me. There are
Kadaris walks
Gulaba
over to
bookies.
some of the Arago boogies. Boogies.
Boogies! He boogies on over.
He calls them boogies.
It's actually a Gulaba that comes over to you. They are wearing a stylish fedora.
Sada, I need to borrow some orichalcum.
What?
I need to borrow 2 orichalcum. I'm placing a bet that to take care of this wheel.
All right.
10-1 odds against the mortals currently.
2 orichalcum on the for the mortals. Mortals win.
Betting on the mortals against the will?
That's right. 2 orichalcum.
Well, that's what you want. The Gulaba takes your orichalcum, puts them in their somewhere on their person.
You don't want to know.
Yes. And writes your name down in your bet on the book, which disappears into a small poof of pink flame. Looks like you're going to get the answer very quickly.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. The wheel is coming closer. You can hear it grinding against the walls, against the floor. You can hear the internal mechanisms driving it forward. So I think the thing is going to run us over if we stand here.
Pascal, I think it's gonna run you over no matter what.
Good point.
Maybe that's not a bad thing.
All right, now the brain's turning.
Now we got that galaxy brain shit.
Yes. Intelligence 18 Pascal.
he's high intelligence, yeah.
He's very smart.
Yeah.
If you have a plan, it'd be very nice to let me in on it very quickly.
We can't stop it. It's going, even if you hit it with the thing as hard as you can, its momentum will carry it forward. But maybe we can divert it. And then he points upward.
Into the sky? Gadaris is now really invested in this fight and is like on the edge of his seat.
How do you plan to do that?
Well, I don't know. But my shield might get it off the ground slightly enough that we could start. That if we grab it, we could try to get it over us.
So you just shakes
Use
your
your
head, like,
shield
what are you
as a
talking
ramp.
about?
I'm asking you if you think we could suplex the thing.
Sounds just as dumb as what I was gonna do.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, it does sound pretty stupid. But I think it might work.
Do it.
I'll try it, sure. We're probably gonna die here, but
Yeah. You know, I always liked you. He takes his shield and sort of scoots it out pretty far in front of you guys.
yeah, I'm pretty great.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. The ground is shaking. You can see the little pebbles in the track, bouncing around as the rumble of the machine gets closer. And as it does, it comes into view, rolling along inexorably. Its front now coated in a rapidly rapidly drying smear of blood, no doubt from the man. And as it gets closer, you can see that upon it is all over it is dried blood and viscera. And it continues to ride forward, and it hits the shield, and the shield is immediately crushed, but it does sort of bounce up a little bit as it does so, because the shield was partially made out of metal and is able to provide at least a little bit of resistance. And yes, Suru, I would like for you to make a strength check.
Just strength.
You are being
Okay.
assisted by Pascal. Pascal has a unique feat since getting into a Tenket worship, which is a helping hand feat. So he adds a +4 to your strength rather than a +2. Excuse me, +6. So basically, roll your strength +6 to try and get this thing over your head. And I'll remind you that you have hero points.
You remind me that what?
You have
You have
hero
hero
points to get rerolls.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they exist. I've never used one in my life.
I forget too.
Here we go. That's not great.
A 12. 12 is pretty good.
12 is pretty good.
22 plus 6, you said? Or plus 4?
6. That's a 28. Actually.
Yeah. I mean,
guess
that's
For just strength, actually. That
for
isn't bad.
for most people, literally impossible.
Yeah.
Even rolling a 20.
Yeah, 22 just seems low to me because I'm not normally just rolling
Yeah.
normal stats.
Yeah, rolling normal stats look measly.
Yes. But it also, because of that, DCs tend to be lower for them. DCs like DC 28, which you met exactly.
Oh. Okay.
Daddy's getting another club enhancement.
You and Pascal, time seems to slow as the thing bounces over the shield. You and Pascal reach forward and gripping onto a spike each, you get down low and push with every ounce of your strength upward. And the thing lifts, its momentum continuing upward and over you. It only gets about 4 feet up in the air, and you're forced to duck down under it. Some of its spikes do scratch into your back, and you can feel the pain of them impacting you, and the overwhelming weight of this monstrous machine. But it passes over you and slams into the ground as you both fall onto your back behind you, rolling forward a few feet and making this awful clanking, clanging, crunching noise until finally it stops about 60 feet further down the track.
I was really worried it was just going to keep going.
You
Okay.
and Pascal lie on the ground next to each other. You each take 43 piercing damage, piercing and bludgeoning,
Piercing.
Ouch. It's covered in spikes.
and injury.
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
Oh.
43-point injury, so
Yep.
I have to reduce my max by 43.
Correct.
Oh, Jesus, Pascal. Not Jesus, because he doesn't exist, but someone
Oh.
quick enough.
I feel like all of my vertebrae have been collapsed into a single mass.
I wasn't going to tell you this if we were going to die, but you're pretty cool, too.
Oh.
I'll give him
Pascal holds out a fist to you.
Yeah. I'll give him a little fist bump.
And then they both die.
Right.
Rest in peace.
The machine is destroyed. A roar of incredible surprise. A lot of the succubi roar with disappointment, actually. And
Dicks.
yeah, the Gulaba gives you 20 orichalcum
Hell
Gadars.
yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
I don't remember where to take this injury, but I do see that I have an injury that I forgot to take off.
Oh yeah, you definitely had that healed. Shunichi would have done that at the end of the
Oh,
day.
miscellaneous bonus right there.
Yep.
So I've been fighting with an 8-point injury since who knows when.
And yeah, the two of you get back up, bloodied and a little crushed, but alive. And as you do so, the side of the arena wall next to you sort of folds down into a set of stairs leading up into the arena crowd. And as you are getting up, the running man runs up, finishes his circuit, runs up to you, sees the thing destroyed, and goes, "By the gods, you did it! You broke the machine! Oh, thank you.
I've been here for 50 years.
I have been
Probably.
here for 50 years.
Oh.
Never in my life would I have thought that I would be forced to endure this machine for 50 years. And more, if you hadn't saved me. What are your names, you incredible specimens, you?
Don't say that. Weird word.
I'm sorry about your shield, Pascal.
Ignores him entirely.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. wait. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll just stroll out.
How awkward.
Yes.
Oh my god. Gadaris comes running down from the stands. He is shouting their names, inadvertently informing the man of what they are, of their names. Like, we got 20 orichalcum off of that, guys!
Oh, that's awesome. Is there any way I could get up there? Oh, there's
Into the
stairs here, right?
stands?
Yeah. Well, let's just go down the stairs.
Yeah. Let's well, up the stairs. Up the stairs we go. Well, thank you, Suru and Pascal. My goodness, you really did a number on my machine.
Your machine?
Your machine?
He stops. Did I say my machine? Well, after so long of running away from it, I came to think of it.
That isn't any old man. That's the carnival man.
As an old friend that killed me every hour or so.
What's a sense motive roll? Sense motive roll?
You can roll sense motive. He's lying.
I would just kill him right now, but he would just get back up, wouldn't he? I'll do it anyway.
I guess this is his punishment in life. His great passion was creating a horrible wheel that murdered people.
What happens if I do this to him?
Suru, you reduce him to paste. He very quickly... Oh, actually, no, you don't. Your sword passes through him like a blade through air. He is a soul and is substantial to you, essentially. Yes. Well, I can see that you're upset. And that is reasonable. And I would just say that I would not have created this thing if I knew that I'd be punished with it for all eternity.
I don't even need to... I believe you about that.
A likely story.
So if you just let me go, I'll be on my way.
Well, apparently I can't stop you, so...
Yes. He looks very furtively at guitars. You can hear, by the way, now that you have walked out of the arena and are sort of standing on this stairwell, you can hear a clanking, grinding, crunching noise from the wheel. And it had sort of flattened into an oval a little with its impact. You can see that it's rounding out again.
Yeah, well, let's just go before that gets...
I'm leaving.
Well, you're out of the arena now, so unless it followed you, it presumably it can't.
Maybe it's taking it personally.
It is
this time it's playing for keeps.
It is a wheel in a hellscape. It might be sentient. You don't know. Yes. So this guy is also trying to escape.
Escape. Well, sorry, buddy. No room.
What? Gadars, you know you can affect this guy.
I know I can affect him, meaning
you can actually touch
manipulate.
him, unlike...
Oh yeah, because I got phase locking hands. Or is
Well,
it
no,
because
because you're a succubus and he's a soul in your domain.
Uh-huh. So, what are you saying? I can, do you want him to die? Wait, I can't still kill him. I can just hurt him.
Yes, that's true. You could never destroy him.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Did you design this wheel? Were you like a horrible man in life who decided to indulge in the pleasures of pain and created a wheel torture death device?
He's in hell. Probably that guy.
Polonius' realm, technically.
I'm
in so
ready to
many
be
words,
surprised.
I guess that is accurately descriptive, but really, I think I've learned my lesson.
Uh-huh. Well, I
Yeah.
can't, like, absolve you if you think that that's a power I have.
Could you ignore my leaving?
Yeah, I'll ignore you. Easy. I'm already
Cool.
not paying attention to you.
Great! And he scampers off into the crowd of succubi who take very little time before they jump on him.
There he goes.
And so,
What are they doing with him?
your group reunited. Shunichi comes over to you. And we'll put Shunichi's pog down so I can take stock of his points of ki. And Shunichi's gonna try and heal you guys both up.
Does that reduce our injuries?
Yes. So he'll start with Yusuru. That's a crappy one. It's also crappy. I think that should cover it. So that's 50 damage healed for you.
Yeah, then I'm fine.
Okay. That's 44 damage healed for Pascal, which is most of it. So actually, no, that's actually all of it. So you're both healed to full, but Shunichi uses up 6 ki doing so. Oh no, 5 ki. It's got 11 left.
So did that happen because Pascal was whining about walking and wanted to be in an arena?
Did you do that?
Yeah, he did.
I probably.
I mean,
Almost definitely did, yeah.
I mean, we can't prove that, right?
Well, we can't, you're right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna operate as
It
if
did, though.
I shouldn't say anything else for the rest of this sojourn.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Well, it
let's.
is important to think about because
Maybe lessons were learned.
yeah, maybe we can
Yeah.
take something away from it.
Yeah, don't ask to go in an arena because you will.
We do want to get to an arena, just specifically.
Yeah, just not this one, right? Yeah. Hey, look, a tunnel. Let's go down it.
Let's do it!
You begin to travel down. Except you start to travel down to the tunnel, but Kasumi,
Yes,
you've wandered off.
I did.
God damn it, Kasumi.
I went to go find
Oh,
probably.
the office, yeah.
Oh.
All right, Kasumi. Roll perception again. See if you can find something.
Okay. Come on.
Kasumi, in your wandering, you do actually this time espy a sort of like box in the stance. It's separated from the rest of the stance, has a little canopy over it, and in it is a Irago reclining on his various sofas, and a few Irago guards around them. And he appears to be gesturing as arcane runes appear around his hands towards the machine, which appears to be what is fixing it.
Oh.
He doesn't seem to take notice of you. And you can also see that a couple of Irago guards are dragging up the soul of the man who had just been in the arena.
Oh.
Yes. What do you do as this happens?
Well, I mean, I've got a real strong attachments to the guy who made the torture wheel.
What are you
So
talking about? I love that guy.
I'm not gonna save him. So this guy looks like he's the Arago in charge.
He does.
Okay, interesting. Okay. And the rest of the party, just so I'm clarifying, they're being led down a tunnel further into the whole shtick. Yes?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make my way over to where the boss man is.
Okay. You stroll over and catch up to, and you get to the outside, the exterior of the box seat, just about the same time as the soul is being dragged up to it. And the Arago actually looks at you first. He goes, "Oh, you must be a companion of one of the two mortals that was in there." Hmm?
I'd say I'm more so a companion of a fellow Arago.
Oh,
I am not an Arago. I am a Roto.
Oh, I apologize. Well, I am a companion of an Arago of this realm. Yes.
Interesting. Give me a moment then.
Okay.
At this point, he presses a finger to the side of his neck, and his voice is magically augmented to carry over the cry of the crowd.
oh.
Septimus Ventraith has escaped from the arena, but has been captured by the crowd and his guards. What say you, good crowd? Should we throw him back in? And a massive roar of approval erupts from the crowd.
Kasumi throws a thumbs up.
The poor man looks at you with utter horror. You don't understand. It kills me repeatedly, forever.
I mean, don't you kill other people repeatedly forever?
I'm sorry.
Are you though?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Maybe it should have been Saurian.
Fortunately, it's not your decision.
Oh,
It's
yeah, but
the
I'm all
crowd.
here for it though.
Very good. Throw him back in. And he's dragged away and tossed unceremoniously back onto the track. And at this point, he falls onto the ground of the track just in time to see the wheel begin to roll again. He shakes his head, gets up,
That sucks.
and starts to run.
Why even run at that point? Really not accomplishing anything for him.
Just sit there.
Souls are stubborn things. They don't
Her-
necessarily always think straight.
Ah, well, you know, that's why you're here to take care of business.
Suck it up to the demon boss man.
What can I help you with, Miss?
I guess I probably shouldn't lie, because they could probably just figure that out.
They have good sense motive checks.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Kasumi.
Kasumi. A Hadanese name.
Yeah, but I was raised in then. You know,
Interesting.
Great.
right?
You must have a story of great.
Oh, I have a lot of cultural diaspora, you know, just kind of rolling around in there.
I'm sure it makes for a scintillating story.
These guys don't like their stories.
Well, I mean, I'd be happy to tell you it, but you asked first, what brings me here, right?
Yes. Very good. I often go on to tangents.
Oh no, it's okay. You know, it's your arena. Who am I to say?
Oh, indeed. Well, tell me, why are you here?
I'm looking for a key.
Ah.
I'm
Maybe
sure
I'm
you've
looking
got
forward
that a
to
lot.
Same question. Yes.
Yeah.
So you wish to seek the arena of Balbocol. You would know by now that simply walking through the Theater of Blood would eventually lead you to it.
Well, yeah, but eventually that that caters more towards the people who have an intrinsic bloodlust. That's not really my shtick. I figured it makes more sense to talk to the person who runs the whole show.
Roll diplomacy.
Well,
On the bright side, you're being consistent. And on the bright side, you have been very flattering, and these guys like to be flattered.
Oh, I know they do. I've met guitars. It's, really, you keep him happy, just tell him he has a big old bingus every couple days. And he's like, yeah.
So you wish for a shortcut, as it were.
I mean, one would say it is my deepest desire. I kind of chuckle a little bit.
Very good. Well, you should know that another group of you mortals came through here asking very much the same question just recently, although they didn't send any of their members into the track. Oh, watch. And you turn just in time to see the man get run over again by the wheel.
It's pretty metal.
Yeah.
It is only you here, though. Usually you mortals parade in groups.
I'm sure the rest are all around someplace. They got distracted by the pomp and circumstance, which, to be fair, it's great pomp and good circumstance. But,
Oh, one thing. Your two mortals did manage to survive the wheel. And they didn't come to me for their reward, but reward they do get.
Oh, I mean, I can either, go get them and send it to you, or just, take it for them. Whichever way you want to handle it. It's again, your Coliseum, your rules.
Yes, it is. Well, they don't have... Typically, they would have a choice. But... as they are not here, I will simply see you and make it on their behalf, because I do not feel like waiting.
No one told us to go for a reward.
This is Kasumi's time, though.
this is Kasumi's money.
Yes, I've earned this.
I earned this vicariously through them. Yes, so you have a choice. They could get 5 orichalcum. They could receive a arcane item of use up to them, or they could each receive a free voucher to Samutex's shop.
Ooh.
Heck yeah, brother.
Door number 3 is enticing. What's in the shop?
It's Samutex. You look like you've made use of his abilities.
Yes, I have. Money well spent.
Does the voucher have an expiration?
No, you're not here, but no.
But see, here's the thing, though. Now I could just use them for myself
Oh no.
and become even more perfect.
How do you perfect upon perfection?
That's fair. Oh, look, now you're the one flattering.
That being said, I've always found that there are some things that you want to change after the fact.
I did. So just before I forget it, I feel like there would be a moment of us having a pleasant conversation where it's just like, look at us. Who would have thought? Anyways, I feel like I should be nice, though. They did technically do the heavy lifting, so to speak, literally, actually. And they can have an arcane item
As a treat.
as a treat. I also, I'm sorry. Let me get to the proper laugh. It's this box. You know, the view you have. It's really making me feel a certain way.
It does.
Makes
like
you feel
haunting.
better than people.
Yeah.
So, conjured out of thin air and dropping into your hands is first a ring into your outstretched hand, Kasumi, and then into your other outstretched hand, which almost tears your arm off, is a tower shield.
Oh, jeez. Fuck. Shit. Actually, hang on. I'll
Hold
be
your hand
right
out.
back. Hey,
Drops a fucking 6-foot shield onto it.
I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds. And in fact, if you wanted to move to them and we can revisit us, yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay. Well, actually, at this point, Kasumi does take her leave from the Rotoport, unless there's anything else you want to do with him.
Well, I mean, I feel like we'd.
He's trying to negotiate that
yeah.
thing.
just got the reward.
Seek the other adventurers. That'll lead you there a bit faster, I think.
Seek the adventures that were here before.
Yes.
Can you give me like a name or how they looked?
Well, you remember how they looked.
Okay.
I believe the one was named Cleona. Cleona Sutley.
Okay.
I remember the name. It was amusing to me.
Well, you know what? I owe you a riveting tale of a lost homeland, gaining said homeland. I trust me, it's got ups, downs, war, betrayal. It's good fun.
Side.
You shouldn't say that to Succubus. I will collect.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm happy to tell you the story. That's no big deal. Just you know what? I'll check back with you later before we leave.
Very good. Off with you now.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you.
I have a soul to watch get run over in all eternity.
Nice guy.
They've been playing that same show for 50 years.
All right, I'll be right back.
It's hard to argue with the old classics. All right, Kasumi rejoins the rest of you. She is hefting a tower shield and a ring.
Aha. What's it? Where do you get those, Kasumi?
Nowhere.
What do they do?
Kasumi explains that she got them from the Rotoport that's running the place, apparently as a reward for Sir and Pascal. And observes that she was also told that you should seek the adventurers who were here before you, as they will lead you, as seeking them will lead you faster to the arena than simply seeking the arena itself.
Alright then. Where should we start, though, to look for them?
Well, don't we just have to go somewhere?
We just
and
walk
think of them?
somewhere, yeah.
Alright.
Glad you got a shield, Pascal. That's really convenient, isn't it?
Oh, I thought the shield is for you.
Oh, okay. I'll take them both then. Thanks.
No, that means I get the ring.
What's the ring do?
Kills you.
It kills the person who wears it instantly.
That seems like a
Yeah.
shitty reward.
It's a bad ring. You don't want it.
It's a crappy ring. But no, actually, it is a greater ring of fortitude.
Doesn't look so great to me.
Got him.
Got him.
It is a ring in the shape of a bear's head, made of iron and studded with emeralds. All crash ship is of the highest quality. And yeah, so you got that. Got you your ring.
What does a greater ring of fortitude do?
It
I guess I'm supposed to
reduces-
just know that, but I don't.
No. It makes you immune to fatigue and exhaustion, one thing.
Nice.
Oh, that sucks. I really liked being fatigued.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite things to be.
But it also reduces ability damage or temporary penalties by 6 points and reduces ability drain by 3 points.
Oh, that's really good.
Yes, it basically gives you a 6-point or 3-point buffer against ability damage or drain. So it's not per infliction. The way I'm ruling it, but it gives you like 6 or 3 extra points against that.
Is that clear?
I think so.
Cool.
And so you very good. Okay. Well, Pascal has a shield that I never actually statted out, but it's a good one.
All right. Good for Pascal.
Yes. As I look at magic armor. So you continue into the tunnel.
Have I caught up yet?
Yes, you have. You have given.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, which one of you guys wants this big, heavy shield? I say I'm actually kind of dragging it behind me.
Pascal already took it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I wasn't here to actually roleplay the thing.
Exactly. I guess I'll take that.
As the moment he says he'll take it, I drop it. I just let like the tip that I'm holding up just fall to the ground.
Clang.
I have no idea what it does.
It looks like it's made entirely out of metal.
Maybe it's like weird, like flesh metal, like from a long dead creature made of living metal. Anyways,
really hope not.
Anyways, Suru, here's a ring.
thanks.
Have
You
fun.
would think they would just tell us to go for a reward, but
You would think, but you know what? I had a lovely chat with a certain Rotapor. He was very, very polite, very genteel.
okay.
Yep. All right. So what are we doing? Moving on. Oh, wait. We need to go find the other party.
Yes.
We should focus on them instead of focusing on the arena itself. We'll probably have to go through a couple more of the arena things, but this way we'll hone in on their position sooner, which presumably they're further along.
I should have bet more money. God, I'm stupid.
If it makes you feel it.
I could have bet 3 orichalcum.
It makes you
I'm
feel
just glad
it.
you bet on us.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's a sure thing, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Guys, I'm on 5 orichalcum.
Guitars, why'd you vote on them?
What?
Because I got 18 orichalcum out of it. What are you talking? Oh, actually, I got
No, that's fair.
18. No, I got 20. Is it?
Yes.
On top of the orc, 20.
20.
You spent 2, but then earned 20.
20.
No, I bet 2, and then I got 20 from that 2, and I get the 2 back.
20.
Do you get the 2 back?
That is how a bet would work. Yes. If you lost it, you lose the 2.
So, traveling down this new tunnel. You think for the you desire to know the location of these other adventurers. You keep their faces.
Amusing name.
Cleona Sutley with the amusing name, yes. And you continue to stroll along. And occasionally, you can see to your left or to your right a new arena. Seemingly some of them temptingly clear, others with monsters or people or in combat. Some clearly meant to be the punishments of those who once profited or enjoyed such blood sport. Each of them tempting you with the idea of additional such rewards.
It's a good money. No, we want to get to the
Nah.
place.
Let's get to the place.
All right. Be a cool deal.
Continue to walk along. And as you've passed the occasional succubus going from one arena to another, and then you hear something. A voice. Doesn't sound like a succubus's voice. It's the voice of a man. And as you come around the corner, you can sort of see in the shadows some move. The shadowed form of someone moving, cast up against the wall at a point where the tunnels split. Do you investigate or do you keep going?
Who does the party, you think?
I think
We investigate. We should totally do that.
Shadow of a Man. The arena combat of man shadow. I don't know what really the concern is.
It appears to be the hallway, so it's probably not an arena.
Who cares?
Hallway turns into arena real fast, apparently.
No, it's the
That's
hall.
true.
That's
the
true.
hallway
I
of
mean-
arenas.
We've learned that lesson already.
Yes.
You can't play that game twice.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Do I recognize the voice at all?
Roll intelligence, actually.
Oh, my favorite stat.
My best stat.
Intelligence is.
That's
You do not recognize this voice at all.
that's a 0.
You think it's your voice. You think that this person doesn't exist.
Okay, well then I say we keep going.
Sounds fine to me. It's just a voice in a hallway.
Well, there was no voice. I think it's my voice. He doesn't exist.
I stare at you. Are you okay, Zero?
Great.
Suru, I think they exist. Like, you can clearly hear them.
I don't think so.
You heard your voice? Are we not gonna? Okay.
You know what your voice sounds like.
Yeah.
It's not
And
his.
that was it.
Listen, I know what I heard, and it was me. So let's go.
We can still hear it, and you're not talking.
Yes, I am.
But you're not saying that.
What
I'm having a stroke.
What does the voice sound like?
Roll perception, Paulina.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. This is very silly.
All right, Paulina. You can also roll intelligence to see if you recognize the voice.
I am not the smartest either.
Could also be your voice.
Could be a voice.
It's my voice.
It's not your voice. You don't
Sounds
recognize the
really
name,
similar.
but you didn't roll a one.
Okay.
You don't recognize the voice, but
I'm gonna throw my.
you can sort of hear it. You can understand what it's saying. And it's a man's voice going, "Oh no, no! Come on, Vinian, please don't leave me."
It's the boys.
Oh.
Now I'm even less interested in the.
Who?
It's saying some
Vinny,
person's
apparently.
name. Venison.
So yes, Paulina, that is what you hear.
Okay. Was that the name of one of the people in the adventuring party?
I
Think
don't really
so.
recall. That's the thing.
It could be them. It sounds like there's a couple people. They don't sound like they're having a great time.
Huh.
Part of this
If
party,
they- if-
or because who the hell is Vinny?
I don't know.
Sounds like an asshole. What?
Cats hate him.
Geek.
Do we just say fuck it and go down there?
Yeah, let's
You investigate, and upon seeing them, you do recognize them. It is the human ranger with a bow and also a bow.
What?
Except
Oh,
the
yeah.
second bow is currently on the ground. A severe-looking wound in his upper chest. Apparently either poisoned or diseased, is clearly festering. The elf is unconscious and is breathing very laboredly, while the human is apparently panicking.
What are they panicking about?
Is there any way we can help them? I look pointedly at Shinichi.
Shunichi rushes over and observes he is dying. I do not believe I can cure disease. Can I? I don't know. Let me look at my abilities for a sec.
I pull out my I pull out
Pulls
my
an iPad.
I pull out my disease curing knife.
Wow.
Yes,
Hold on to
the
that.
knife that cures diseases permanently.
It's Akiosome surgery hour.
I'm a doctor, but I need my alcohol, not the rubber kind.
Well, I mean, the Roman kind still can, you know.
Oh, he can cure disease.
Hey!
I
Holy
actually
shit.
took that. I totally did not. I actually forgot that I gave him that.
Punch that fermented wound.
So
Fermented.
yeah, well, I mean, from what it smells like, it does smell pretty fermented. So yeah, Shinichi leans his hands on the elf, and you can see the glow from beneath his metal fingers as he channels his ki into the stricken man, and with a use of his healing hand ability and healing hand harmony, you see the blackened veins that had extended out from the wound retreat, the festering necrotic flesh
Yeah.
clearing into a healthier pink as it begins to close up.
Healthier pink.
Dang.
The wound is still there. It's clearly you wouldn't want to get more dirt in it or anything. But it closes up. The elf remains unconscious. While that cured the disease, it did not cure his ability drain. But he's breathing a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go, elf.
The human looks at Shinichi and the rest of you and just thank you.
Yeah, you're done
Yeah.
here though. Just you're not going back in there. So,
He closes his eyes and nods, and we were wholly unprepared for this place. That wound came from our own friend.
Oh, damn. Why'd he do that?
I don't
Lust.
know. He went mad. We were fighting Succubus in Balbacal's arena, and he killed one and just seemed to go completely out of his mind.
Yeah,
When no
classic.
other succubi showed up to fight, he began fighting us.
Yeah, that's what happens. The bloodlust takes you.
He killed Cleone.
Dang.
That's
man.
a dumb name.
Been looking for. That's what I was looking for.
And he
Silly
killed
name.
Flim Flam.
That's even worse. What's wrong with you guys?
Flim Flam was a gnome.
Sorry to hear that.
What? That's not a gnomish name.
That's pretty gnomy, I thought.
No,
No?
it's not. They got names like Barrel Thrower or whatever.
Yeah, no, his name. His
First
name. His
I s-
name was Flim Flam Pot Hitter.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's a gnome name then.
Flim flam is a verb, isn't it? It's like when you
Yeah.
fool someone.
Yeah, but it's got to be noun verb.
Hey,
Noun
have
verb.
It is a noun.
hey, I have a question. Akio asks, why do gnomes do that?
That's
It's
how their
like culture.
culture is.
It's cultural.
Wow.
Sound
Wow.
sensitive.
I don't think
Akio.
there's anything wrong with
Jeez.
asking. He didn't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
He knows.
just you meet like I don't know.
Why is your name Akio?
uh,
Easy. Don't ask him any difficult questions. We lost him.
Okay, is there anything else you could tell us about the arena that is forthcoming?
Once you get in, it's a door that lets you in, but it closes immediately after you. We only escaped after Bergsom jabbed Avinian with the point atop his axe. We only escaped because I had this ring. It allows you to make a short jump through
Oh, cool.
the
Give us
ethereal
that.
plane.
Yeah, I think we should have that now. Thanks.
I mean, I was going to give it to you.
Great.
Yeah, thank
Then
you.
there's no
Thank you.
problems.
Just a little presumptuous, but after what you did for me,
Yeah,
Can't
you
really-
did
Yeah.
that, so.
he takes the ring off of his finger and he hands it over to you.
What's it do?
It allows you to lets you and one person that you touch use the ethereal jaunt spell.
Huh.
Oh.
Who's getting this ring?
You look up ethereal jaunt.
You go into the ethereal plane and go a short distance.
Are any of your friends still alive in there?
Caster level 12. Well, Flim Flam and Cologne really aren't, but Bergsom might be.
Who's Bergson?
Bergsom Bragg.
Damn.
That didn't help.
Yeah, now I know.
He was our friend. It's the large one with the axe.
The one who went crazy with the bloodlust.
Yeah, that one.
You know, we'll probably have to kill
I'll
him
take
if
the
he's
ring of
in there.
ethereal jaunt, if that's alright.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
mean, it's
say.
all right with me. I'm not going to.
I was just asking the party.
I was thinking, I'm really mobile. It might be good for like clutch saving people. Like I could get to
Mhm.
somebody and then jump back with them.
I was thinking honestly of you two to begin with, because you are the most mobile people that we have.
How does it work? Can you do it? Like, what's the round per level duration stuff going on?
It's once per day. It's at 12 levels. It's at 12. It's caster level 12, so it's 12 rounds.
Alright.
Because I was thinking of it as more of a way to get away from danger rather than towards it. I'm already good enough at doing that.
You can take it.
Okay.
The The Balbacal's arena is down this corridor. So
how about that?
you can
Oh,
see the
great.
doors from the distance. And it looks like it's about 2 miles away. This is a long ass. But yeah, you can see in the distance, the very distance, a pair of stone doors with some sort of design, and it's hard to tell from here. I don't know if we can get out of here alone.
That's too bad.
Yes. Could I impose on you one last time that should you succeed in that arena, could you help us get home?
Oh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wait,
Yeah, well, I don't see why we wouldn't.
I don't either.
If it's within our ability, yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a maybe to me.
Well,
I understand. Thank you. You've already done so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good luck. Best regards.
Great regards.
Yeah, you don't have to talk to us anymore.
Yeah, I know, but you're just still standing here. I thought that you walked on by now.
No, I'm walking away.
Oh, okay.
sorry
Hey.
for their attitude.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
Take it easy.
Rita, I know you said attitude contextually, but I heard ratitude.
Okay, so it wasn't
Sorry
just
for
me.
how cool these guys are.
I was like, all right.
What does that sound?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
It's
a bunch of Skittles being poured on a
Oh.
microphone.
Okay.
Delicious.
on the microphone.
Taste that rainbow.
Oh yeah, hear them too.
Let's go.
They're talking to me.
And we go.
And you're off. You travel
And-
down the.
And they're off.
It's a bit of a walk, but 2 miles later, you stand before the door. A great stone door sits before you, currently closed, and upon it is the leering face of a stylized minotaur. Its eyes, 2 rubies that shine with a deep and terrible inner flame that gaze out upon the hallway.
Take the rubies.
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Those are good.
You fail to remove the ruby from the eye.
Damn.
Pascal should have helped me.
Pascal, come on, get over here. We're friends
I'm not
now.
sure we should, vandalize the...
Could be important later.
That might have repercussions.
Totally.
Alright, whatever. Gonna be a wimp about it.
Hey, I'm not a wimp.
Fine, I'll
We
do
don't
it.
have any
Fine.
rubies, do we?
You know what? Fine, I'll help you.
Peer pressure. Hell yeah.
Alright, you get Pascal's +6. He can't fail the ability to... He can't fail the assist check, so...
So I actually roll this again now?
Yes.
Nah.
Still
With
pretty
Pascal's +6, you get the 25 that you needed. Yeah, you two working together, you sort of it takes a second to get your fingers underneath the ruby, but after some shifting back and forth, there's a grind, and then a sort of pop, and this ruby falls into your hands. It's a big ruby. It's the size of 2 fists put together.
Oh my god, did you just take one of Balbacal's rubies?
Yeah,
Sick.
thanks. Thought you were gonna tell me some kind of bad curse thing or something. for a
I mean,
second.
probably, but that's everything, so.
Alright, let's go. And then I open the door that doesn't have a ruby in it anymore.
Okay. The doors, as you put the first amount of pressure on it to open the doors open for you. And before you is an arena. And walking out into it, you are nearly deafened by the roar of the crowd.
Wow!
Whoa!
It's a big
Ah.
circle.
It's an
It's
oval,
not on the
actually.
grid.
It's maddening.
Big fleshy oval.
The bloodlust. I've succumbed.
Oh, look. Oh, no, there's a riot taking place in the crowd.
Cool. There's spinny table.
Everyone's killing each other.
At 4 points in the... Oh, Shunichi was in the GM overlay.
We're like looking up at a terrible cow's udder.
I thought it was like a really fat dog or cat or something, and those are its paws. You get sitting down and on glass.
Yes.
How many dogs and cats are like perfectly ovoid?
It's a very fat dog, and it's
It
sitting.
should be, for sure.
Well, anyway. So, you walk out into this arena.
An arena, you say?
I did, yes. That's correct.
I've got the perfect.
Cheer.
Hey, wait a second.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I couldn't find him on the pot.
That looks a lot like my old dog. It's very...
The cat?
No? Dog?
Oh, I see. Amunth's Pog.
I had a Dalmatian for like 17 years.
Oh, wow, that's an old dog.
Yeah, he was quite old.
That's a long time to live for a dog. They're good dogs.
Oh, was muted. Oh well.
Yes. Here we go.
Like clapping for Tombstone.
Oh, look at
Guy
that
looks-
guy.
He looks slightly startled.
You can see the barbarian.
Pog used for Marco?
No, Marco.
It's been a while. That's really nostalgic.
You can see some other succubi in the arena currently fighting. You can see this guy still fighting a succubus, and as you watch, he cuts her down, cleaving her in twain and leaving her orichalcum on the ground.
Damn.
Cool. Let's just let him do that.
He then whirls around and looks about for more victims such as you. On the far end, over here, on the other side of the arena, you can see just above the wall of the arena another box seat, a large heavy canopy creating deep shadows, and within those shadows you can see the form of something monstrously large, with two peering beady red eyes staring out from the shadows that glow with an inner light. A great crown of horns erupting from its oversized head.
Suru holds out her hand with the ruby in it and points at him, and she just goes, "Hey, we're here to fuck you up."
Ooh.
The Balbacol stops about midway, about to push a great handful of raw meat into before letting it drop into the bowl beside him. He leans forward on his bronze throne, peering out at you. Is that one of my rubies?
Not anymore.
It seems more mortals have come to join my arena. We'll see if they're worthy of my attentions personally, or if I'll be simply collecting my ruby from the floor of their fallen corpses. Fight, mortals. Slay. We'll see if you
Rip
shall
and tear until it is done.
attract my attentions personally.
Can't we just play chess or something?
No. And with that, I would like you to roll initiative. If
Oh,
you
The,
would.
gr-
Right.
the greatest
Woohoo!
bloodlust
I
of
will
all.
do it.
I can't
Where's-
click on my pog.
Where's
Can't
my-
click on my pog.
Also, where's my
Uh,
pog?
You
I can click on
Akio.
Kasumi's pog, but I can't click on my pog.
Have I been deleted?
Akio
Alright.
is dead.
Guess you're gone.
Finally.
No. Well, it's time to go. All right, it's time to pull out my character. I'm randomly generating all the items around me. Camera, cup, glass. So that's my new character. There he is.
Camera cut glass?
Hey, a 20.
It's not a bad name.
Is it a gnome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my. Hi.
That's a gnome voice.
That's my gnome.
Oh, Toad. Hey, Toad.
Sounds kind of a gnome if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's. God, no, we're not doing that.
I just want to know his backstory and why he joins us right now.
I want to fight the
I've been
Beyblade.
following you guys for a long time. I'm a big fan.
I got the bloodlust.
I have all these pictures that you don't know I took.
I don't like him now.
I'm a big fan.
I'm also a pervert.
Uh-oh.
Well, we appreciate you telling us.
It's kind of
legally
impressive that you're
required
being
to-
that upfront about it.
It's a little much.
A little.
Well, go back to McDonald's then. Goodbye.
Okay. Is that your plane of existence you come from?
Sure.
The elemental plane of McDonald's.
It's just a drive-through. Yeah, and the ice cream machine is still broken.
Ah, shit.
Alright, I rolled my. Wow, that is a bad initiative. Holy.
It's not the best.
Guess I'm going last.
Gotta go in 15 minutes, by the way.
Yep.
In 15 minutes, you say.
So we'll mostly just set up for this combat.
Or we're gonna blow up.
And we can probably start getting it underway just as soon as I finish rolling this initiative.
What is up with my mouse?
I don't know.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
What?
love this.
Start that beat.
ASMR.
Hey, I actually need to go eat.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you know, with that, the
We can
round
still
will
keep
begin with.
You guys could keep going.
Actually, the round will begin.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
With Berkson Bragg.
What, he beat my initiative?
He rolled a 20.
Oh. Damn, he's
Uh,
got 6 decks.
No, he has 2 decks. He has proved initiative.
Damn, he's
uh,
got 2 decks.
But, you have made it to the arena of Balbacol.
Hmm?
Now,
Cat Paw Arena.
will you survive?
No.
Nope, we're dead.
Well, hopefully.
What if the secret is to surrender?
I don't think it is.
That would be unique, certainly. But
He's
yes,
like, oh shit, there's like 8 of you. I give up. He says.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
deal with that. There's 9 of you and a dog. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed
Actually-
tonight's session.
Akio's Pog is still
Yeah.
not there. Is it? No, there he is.
Yeah.
He's here, performing for you.
I certainly did, and
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
Wow, we
it was
could have
fun.
gotten so many enchanted orichalcum.
I'm pretty happy.
Are these spinny tables? Do they spinny blade tables?
right. There are
Big blades.
4. There are 4 8-foot tall columns with spinning blades coming out of them.
Nice. It's like the Battle Bots arena.
It's exactly what I was thinking about.
Finally, we've acknowledged the crossover that I've paying Beyblades. Finally, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Beyblades were invented before the wheel. That's fact.
It's true. Even though we actually have the wheel already, so.
Good. Shut up.
Alright.
Technically, we have Beyblades too.
Yeah.
Who can say which was invented first, really?
Who keeps pinging the Beyblades?
Me.